What's up, y'all? Goofy Rexy here, and hope everybody is doing well. And wanted to talk about another month-long event that's going to be coming in June here. Got some details on Dazzler's event and how she's going to be released. And it looks like we're going to be copying again the same thing that we have for Spider-Woman, this month-long event where you have your milestone, like the A Force of Nature milestone, and then you have these other 10 milestones that contribute to the A Force of Nature or the 9 milestones that contribute to the A Force of Nature milestone. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not like incredibly excited and thrilled about that. I think the screen time right now in Marvel Strike Force is at an all-time high, and now including this another month-long event where there's going to be blitzing, and where there's going to be we have Cosmic Crucible that's live, that runs every weekend, right? It's just not a great time. And there are also some frustration with Dazzler being the character that's going to be released in June, because June is Pride Month, and a lot of people don't really see the connection between why Dazzler is the LGBTQ character for the month. And honestly, I don't really get it either. I don't really know much about that side of her in the comics. I don't think that's something that's been mentioned. So I feel like a character like Nico would have been a little bit more appropriate, right? I would have been able to get behind that, right? In terms of, backing that and say, okay, well, that makes sense. But I guess like from a timing perspective, I just feel like the timing is just really off with a lot of the stuff that they're doing right now. So maybe that is contributing to it, but it is a little weird that they chose Dazzler. I think somebody said that there was I had read something somewhere in a Discord where I think because she's like a fan favorite character, I still don't get the whole details behind it, but let's dive into the details of Dazzler's event, right? So there's going to be a Rolling Rebel event, and that's, like I said, it's basically kind of like a replica of the A Force of Nature event. You're going to be able to recruit Dazzler and earn rewards throughout the month. Earn points towards this month-long milestone by collecting disco balls, roller skates, earrings, and bracelets. So the disco balls are equivalent to the emblems, right? So the emblems that you were earning for the A Force of Nature event, that's what the disco balls are going to be for the Rolling Rebel milestone. Then we have roller skates, earrings, and bracelets. That seems, based on the rest of the data mines that you'll see here, that is equivalent to like Nico's staff, JJ's jacket, and then Captain Marvel's helmet. That's what this is equivalent to. Disco balls will also be available in $1 Power Core offers throughout the month. There will be 10 separate milestone events that provide progress towards the Rolling Rebel milestones. Earning 29,500 milestone points will reward enough shards to unlock a 3-star Dazzler, while completing all of the Rolling Rebel milestones provide enough shards for a 4-star Dazzler and a fully crafted Gear 16P. So just similar to the A Force of Nature event, right? We see the teal gear, and then we see the fully crafted gear here as well, that you're going to be able to collect. That's going to be for Dazzler. This one was for Spider-Woman. And then they talked about these leaderboards down here. Earn at least 20,000 points to qualify for the blind leaderboard, which rewards teal raid orb fragments and gold promotion credits for the top 50 on the leaderboard, while orange raid orbs and silver promotion credits are rewards for the rest of the competitors. So I guess that's fine. I actually forgot that there was a leaderboard here. Like I literally forgot that there was a leaderboard for the current event too, right? I was just like, oh snap, there is a leaderboard. All right. So I guess it's probably going to be similar to what the Rebel milestone is going to be similar to whatever this is already. But looking at some other data mines here, on this page, there's going to be a 14-day login calendar for June where you can get 15 shards of LGBT plus characters, as well as valuable resources. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be cute, but so I'm assuming that's probably going to be like characters like Phyla-Vell, Moondragon, America Chavez, like those characters that are already in the game. You can get some shards for those characters, so that could be good, especially if like some like if it's America Chavez, maybe some players might need some shards for her who are earlier players that never farmed her, and it was like, oh, I need some shards for her, so maybe they could benefit from that. They have this coordinated assault, which is essentially what this is right now in the game. So that's Ace for Allies, where you spend your ISO 8 campaign energy and you earn points towards this milestone here. You get the emblems, which for this data mine, it will mention that this is you can get the disco balls, right? So spend ISO 8 campaign energy to earn points towards a 7-day alliance milestone. Rewards include T2 level 1 ions, T1 ions, disco balls for progress in the month-long Rolling Rebel event. Stock up on ions and make progress towards the Rolling Rebel milestone. Then there is the Victory Blueprint. So this one here, save your alliance credits, because in order for you to you get points for earning war currency, right? Which they'll mention here. Harness the power of the blue with the upcoming Victory Blueprint event. Earn progress towards the month-long Rolling Rebel event with disco balls and gemstone earrings. So yeah, once again, Captain Marvel helmet, the Nico staff, very similar to that. And stock up on these roster improvement rewards: T2 level 4 ions, Legacy 3 orbs, gold, and more. The past Victory Blueprint milestone, you were able to earn war credits, or if you earn when you earn war credits, you got points towards the Victory Blueprint milestone. So you're definitely going to want to save these again, right? Looks like this is probably going to be something that we're going to be doing frequently. So you want to save these alliance credits that you get by spending on your star tech there. Save those so that you can purchase these in the war store, because when you earn these, then you do get points towards that milestone. So do keep that in mind as you sort of move forward here. And then they have another, like, a calendar login for Miss Marvel and America Chavez, which I think they're doing this because you need Young Avengers for the Famine Scourge event. So that's the reason why they have this here. There's some other resources that you can get to by logging in for 7 days. So looks like shards, mega orb fragments, gold orb fragments in gold, T2 ability orb, legacy 1 orb. Do they mention shards? Or you're also with these exclusive limited time offers. So it doesn't say shards here. It just says orb fragments, T2 ability orb fragments, legacy 1 and 2 orbs, training orbs. I'm assuming that there gotta be shards there, right? It just says that stuff, but I'm assuming that there's gonna be shards that you can get for these characters too. I don't know why they would call it Special Miss Marvel and America Chavez calendar if there's no shards. So you're gonna have to see that or check that out when it actually goes live in the game. Then we have these quick rumble blitzes that are coming back. So quick rumble blitz for Supernatural, which is okay, right? Because like Ghost Rider, Elsa, those are Dark Hunter characters now. So I mean, but you'll still be able to use, they still have attack. Scarlet Witch still has a supernatural attack, so you'll be able to get some credits for that too. So that's not bad. And if you have Mortals, probably, yeah. So that seems fine. Power armor. I don't know how many earlier players have built up power armor on purpose, so I'm not quite sure this is going to be great for you guys when it comes to that. So this one might not be as exciting. But then there's Brotherhood. There's a lot of Brotherhood characters. I think Sabretooth still has a Brotherhood tag. Mystique has the Brotherhood tag. So there's some characters that are there that you'll be able to earn get some good points for by using them. And then there's Guardians of the Galaxy. So Star-Lord and Rocket, you now have to build up for the Flash event, so you'll be able to use them. If you're an earlier player, you probably haven't really invested into Groot or Mantis. So that could be, or Drax, so that could be kind of tough. So maybe this is one of those data mines where you kind of just get yourself prepared to be able to use these characters in the blitz to get some extra points, or you could just do regular rotations, and if you have some of the characters, you use them and you kind of just sort of move on from there. But I wanted to point to this blog post here that kind of expresses some of the sentiment that I have towards this month-long milestone event. Again, it's mentioned here, this is by day before tomorrow. Again, month-long milestone needs to have more flexibility on points. These new long-term milestone is turning into labor-intensive game, and that is not fun. I feel like there is zero wiggle room if you want to finish the milestone, and is a 30-day commitment, 100%. If you skip a day, you might miss a $1 power core offer, which is important because of those points, right? If you weren't logged on server reset, then tough luck, you missed on free points exploit. Yeah, because that definitely did happen, right? People were getting some points here for losing blitz matchups. Wasn't great. If your alliance didn't do ISO campaign energy, then you're screwed, right? Because not the Victory Blueprint, but the Ace for Allies, which you're calling now Coordinated Assault for the Rebel event. So same thing there. If somebody doesn't spend enough ISO campaign energy, then yeah, you're not going to be able to get all those points. If you didn't get enough war credits, then goodbye chunk of points. If you didn't blitz enough or have tunes for Rumble Blitz, then Right. It's kind of a constant thing. And you mentioned even after all these nonsense and doing everything free to play, a lot of us are still 2,000 to 3,000 points short, which may not be the case for everyone. Right. But I definitely could see, because right now I'm about 1,800 points short of being able to complete the A Force of Nature milestone event. And I don't know exactly where the rest of those points are coming from. I do know that there's supposed to be some more emblems coming, so I think I may be okay. But I could understand that if somebody has a life, real things going on, a job, right? Like, this month-long event is not exciting. And on top of that, you have, like I said, Cosmic Crucible. You still have Alliance War. You still have all these other things that you have to do. There's raids. It just doesn't feel very good at all to then have to go through this month-long event. And he's right, there should be some more flexibility. I think the only players that benefit from stuff like this is usually players who are super sweaty, which I guess I can consider myself to be a super sweaty player, because yes, I am always playing the game. I'm a content creator, so I don't expect everybody to do the same thing, because I know that you guys have lives. You guys have lives and things to do, right? And I mean, so do I. So an event like this, it really becomes incredibly taxing. And really shout out to Davey for mentioning this. Although I don't agree with everything that he said. I mean, this does kind of echo a lot of the sentiments that a lot of us have here. And I do feel for you. Like, it is, if you want to be competitive, it's almost like you're punished, right? If you have something else going on in the game, in real life, that prevents you from being able to log in and do activities in order to be able to complete milestones. So this definitely does suck. I feel you. I feel your pain. And this is something that Scopely should mention. I want you to know, too, that us as Envoys have been mentioning this for weeks now upon weeks, that they need to really kind of fix the screen time, because that is a major issue for a lot of players. And I can't tell you how many I've seen more players quit MSF in the past 2 to 3 weeks than I've seen in a long time. They're just quitting because they're tired of the blitzing. They're tired. This game has become blitz. Log in all the time. It's very, very, very taxing, and it's not fun. So hopefully this is something that they're gonna look into and change. My confidence level of them doing that, though, is extremely low, extremely low that they're gonna do it. I feel like they're just gonna concede. And then these events too. Oh my god, like the spending that you have to, like, so here you are grinding to complete an event, and then to find out that you didn't have to spend money to then complete that event. Oh my god, like, you already grinded. Look at Agatha's event. You 8 days of blitzing and you still cannot complete the milestones. Not great, guys, not great. So listen, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. What are you thinking as you sort of continue to move on here? Take this information, use it as preparation for June and figuring out what you want to do, how hard you want to go on it. Maybe you just get enough to get a 3-star Dazzler, right? And just kind of just move on from there, man. Because otherwise, it just seems as if though there's no life that you can live. But listen, appreciate you guys watching the video. Until next time, guys, we're in this together. We're in this together. I feel your pain. I tell y'all. I have 3 kids, man. So then they're young. So y'all, listen, I love y'all much. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Bye. Oh my god, this is insane. It's like I'm literally logging into another job on top of my day job. What a nightmare. Wow. I love y'all though. Love y'all.